It'll be one to go this time by. Coming to the green, buddy, coming to the green. Let's go get him. Go, 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 go.
Get your motor running. Head out on the highway.
Qualifier for tomorrow night's race, and that's Mark Martin, driver of the number 8 U.S. Army Chevrolet for DEI. Mark, you had a terrific lap out there this afternoon, and I know you got to feel good about your chances tomorrow night.
Well, you know, is this on?
No, pop it down.
Okay. I don't know if that. Okay.
There you go.
You know, well, a lot of times you don't put you know, a whole lot of importance on qualifying, but what this means, what this says here to me today is that we have really great engines, and kudos to the Earnhardt Childress engine program for the gains that they've made since February here. We had a very good qualifying, I thought, being, you know, something like 18th for the 500. You know, and obviously this is a whole lot better. So it's mostly done in the engine shop. So I really want to give those guys credit. And it's just awesome to be driving this 8 car. Well, my point was that in practice it reminded me of watching this guy in the 8 car. I caught cars, passed them on the outside, which is not my MO by any means, and without help, and was able to pull away from a bunch of them. So at the end of practice, it was pretty spectacular, and I hope that the car races like it practiced toward the end of practice. If it does, we're going to have some big fun tomorrow night.
Also joining us is our third quickest qualifier. That's Dale Earnhardt Jr., driver of the number 88 National Guard Amp Energy Drink Chevrolet. Dale, take us through your qualifying lap and your thoughts about tomorrow night's race.
Well, first I'd like to congratulate. First I'd like.
It takes just a minute to boot up.
Does it? There it goes. I'd like to congratulate Paul for his run, and Mark. They do a great job at Speedway, getting the good cars out there. But I don't know, the car's good. It was practicing good yesterday. Really happy with my engine, and just overall craftsmanship on the race car itself. And preparation was good. So looking forward to tomorrow.
Take questions now for either Dale Jr. or Mark Martin. Raise your hand. We'll bring you the wireless. Who has questions? Got one right here, and then we'll bounce over here. Go ahead.
Goodyear brings a little bit harder tire on the right, makes a little bit difference. Car slipping and sliding, and then you see a tire failure in practice. You know, harder tire was supposed to make it a little bit more durable. You know, and now we see something a little bit different. It's comments on that?
I'm concerned a little bit, not for me exactly. My car's loose, and if I have a tire problem, it'll probably be a right rear. At least I'll go in backwards instead of head on. So I really feel like that we certainly won't be the first to have trouble. But yeah, I'm concerned. I don't know if the Nationwide cars are the same tire. I don't know if you know.
It's the tire we ran last time when the Nationwide car is still slick.
Yeah, it's just a little bit concerning. We'll have to keep our eye out and see if that was an isolated, you know, problem with the 2 car yesterday, or if there's going to be some, you know, slight reliability issues or durability. I'm sorry, durability issues or not. We didn't see any trouble, but we only went 25 laps in practice.
Question over here. Go ahead.
Tom Jensen, SpeedTV.com. For either of you two guys, Jeff Gordon said yesterday he thought the new generation race car is best suited to this track, that compared to some of the places you run where you can't pass up front, the car seems to work really well here. How do you think it'll race?
I think we've seen how it races on the play tracks. I mean, really, you know, I think Jeff's got a really, really good driving car. I think if he drove 75% of the rest of the field's cars, you might not have that kind of opinion. But I've seen some cars out there, and I've had some cars at the plate tracks that were a handful. So it'll be a fun race. It always is. I love racing here. It's a great racetrack. It's starting to wear out a little bit and have some more, starting to be a little more harder to handle, but yeah, it kind of makes it fun, you know. So we'll just have to hope, you know. The only thing is like cars are slicker, and so you're finding yourself in more precarious situations down in the corner around people than you used to, and you just have to be aware of that.
Other questions for Dale or Mark? Right here.
Jerry Bunkowski, Iowa Sports. Junior, is it still good to feel and see DEI on the front row? I mean, you got a lot of friends still over there. I mean, is it good to see them doing this well here?
Yeah, I knew I knew Mark would get in the car and run well. I thought Martin would have had a better year up to this point, but they just seem to not be able to shake the bad luck. And Paul's really turned it up. He's run so much better this year. If you really look at the overall statistics and his average in qualifying and finishing order and how he runs over the distance of the race, he's doing a lot better. And Reagan's showing, you know, why he got hired to do the job he's doing. So it's tough to field 4 teams for any organization, and even tougher, I think, for DEI in the situation they're in, or we're all in, really, with the economy. And so they're stretching the buck, man. They're doing a great job, really, financially budgeting themselves to be able to compete like they are. And so I'm not really surprised, but it is nice to see.
Question right here. Go ahead.
David Poole, Sharp Reserve. Mark, and I'm not trying to raise a ruckus here, but when you see the one car go through what it went through yesterday, and you know that yours is built in the same shop, does it make your heart start a little bit, and you go check and say, are we okay? And obviously today, you guys had so many good, fast cars. It seems like that was there any concern at all yesterday within the DEI camp that it might be something endemic to all the cars, or was it an isolated thing?
Our car has not been touched since it rolled on the trailer after the Bud shootout. So it was not it'd been through all the processes and everything, and Eric did not race it at Talladega. So, it's been in the shop, and it was in the top of the trailer at Talladega. So, no, there was no concern from that standpoint. It was not a new car or a rebuild. Fortunately, it didn't get tore up when we raced it last. So, I don't know, the ins and outs. I do know that was a new car for the one car, and so, but for us, I wasn't concerned.
Who else has a question? Anyone? Okay, guys, congratulations, and good luck tonight. Dale and Mark, good luck tomorrow.